You know, it's such a responsibility to speak for God. I do not take it lightly, not for 1 minute. The consequences can be enormous, especially when you're speaking to power. And let's be honest, David was the ultimate power. I mean, he was king. He could do whatever he wanted with me, have me thrown into prison, tortured to within an inch of my life, cast out of the country. So when you go to him as a prophet and confront him with the wrong that he's done, with something that God has to say to him, you've got to be careful. I wouldn't be human if I didn't admit to the fact that my knees were knocking a bit. Who wants to confront a powerful person with an uncomfortable truth? And of course, it was the truth. David had gone wrong, horribly, terribly wrong. He had to be confronted with the fact, but it had to happen in a way that he would hear. I had to phrase it in a way that would not have him stop listening before I'd even open my mouth. So I told a story, a parable, if you will, and he listened. The king listened to the story, and something of the old David appeared, the David who was passionate about injustice, who fought for fairness, who knew right from wrong. That was my opportunity. When he got angry about the actions of the rich man, I saw my opening. But that's you, I cried. Can't you see that? It's you. And he did. He saw what his actions had done, realized the lives he had destroyed, the damage he had done. Sometimes, my friends, we do need to speak out. We must do it with all humanity, with huge care, but we must do it. Speak out against injustice, speak up for truth, cry out for what we know to be right, for what is of God. And that might well be a very frightening thing to do, a very risky path. It may bring ridicule or even danger your way. May I be bold enough to ask you a question? What is it for you? What is it that God has laid upon you to speak out about? What injustice do you see? What truth needs to be called out into the light of day? Now, I know that is not easy. I realize the courage that it takes. I also know how important it is to check again and again that it is God who is speaking, not you. But if God needs you to speak out, calls you to give the message that needs to be heard, then, my friend, may God give you the strength to cry it out.